Liverpool have qualified for another League Cup final after a closely fought second leg at Fulham. Now, Liverpool started the match very quickly on the front foot, on the attack, wave after wave, and they got that early goal with Diaz in the 11th minute. And it seemed like it would be a comfortable match from there, especially with the way they kept attacking throughout the half and being dominant for the full 45 minutes. Despite that, though, it was a one goal lead on the night, 3-1 on aggregate at the time. And although it seemed like they would extend that lead, ultimately it did not. Then the tide started to turn midway through the second half. Specifically as McAllister was subbed off, that's when Liverpool's midfield started to be a bit overrun. And Fulham were on the attack more and more, and they got their goal, 70 plus minutes, and all of a sudden it started to become a bit more nervous. At that point, it's 3-2 on aggregate to Liverpool, and with the way Fulham were on the ascendancy at the time, and being on the attack, suddenly it seemed like maybe they might get a late equalizer, force extra time, potentially penalties. Watching the match as it happened, it was worrying, seeing the way Liverpool's midfield kept getting overrun and the defense getting attacked directly. So it was a quite smart substitution after that, bringing on Konate, switching to a back five, and also bringing on the youngster Bobby Clark to help reinforce the midfield, with his defensive work. And those changes helped Liverpool see out the rest of the match. Just get the result. It didn't need to be anything spectacular. Just get the result. Draw is good enough and go on to the final. And that's how it was. Performance-wise, their first half was about as good as Liverpool can be, with the fluidity in attack, quick passing movement, interchange here, between positions. So it was a good performance, except lacking the goal. But the second half, though, it seemed like without McAllister holding down the defensive midfield position, it seemed like the other midfielders sort of lost their way and weren't able to string anything together particularly well. It sort of like just vanished in some ways. And for me personally, I feel like Elliot didn't do that well, especially being wasteful in some attacking situations when he had good chances in good positions, where he could have scored or should have scored, but ended up being wasteful. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not. Well, it didn't cost Liverpool in this match, at least. Ultimately, in the final, after all. So that's all right. A lot of praise had to go to Liverpool's youngsters and fringe players for the way that they have helped Liverpool through this period, the FA Cup match against Arsenal. There's this League Cup semi-final, these two legs against Fulham. You have Bradley coming in, Kwanzaa, they're both 20-year-olds. Bobby Clark contributing here and there as well. He's 18 or 19. Okay, Kelleher is not a youngster as such, but he is, the second choice goalkeeper, and he's being trusted with big matches like these. and he was also goalkeeper that started the League Cup final 2 seasons ago. Then you've got Joe Gomez, who normally is a centre back, sometimes deputizes at right back, and this time around he had to slot in at left back because Liverpool's two first choice left backs were both unavailable. Although Robertson is back on the bench now, so that is good news. So, and there's also other younger players also in the midfield who are more sort of first choice established. Curtis Jones is still what, 22, 23. Got Gravenberch is 21. So there's a lot of up and coming youth. You've got the academy youngsters breaking in. So it's really good that the entire squad, senior players to the younger players, all being involved, contributing in their way, all significant contributions, taking Liverpool to this final. So the final is a month away, and coming up this weekend is the FA Cup fourth round. So hopefully it's more of the same. At home against Norwich, Liverpool are expected to win this match. They are the heavy favourites, rotated squad or not. And if they can navigate this final week or so of January, I believe they won all their matches barring this second leg, which, okay, sort of a victory. So they would have navigated this entire January without Salah, without Endo, very well. Very strong position in all the competitions that they're currently in. So hopefully February is more of the same.